Raise your hand if you've ever made too much rice. So I am the kind of person that always makes too much rice thinking it's not going to be enough, and then I have like 2 cups or 3 cups of rice, cooked rice, left over. Now it's important to note it's perfectly safe to store rice in the refrigerator. The important thing to avoid bacteria growth is that once you cook it, let it cool down just a tiny little bit, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and then immediately put it in the fridge. Also, it's not recommended to reheat and reheat and reheat the same batch of rice all the time. So once you stored it and reheated it, that batch you have to eat. And today I'm going to share a delicious recipe with you that you can make with your leftover rice, so it's all eaten that same day. We're going to start by chopping a couple of ingredients, which is just 1 clove of garlic. Chop it finely, and then get a bunch of kale or chard or spinach, whatever's your favorite, destalk it and cut it into fine stripes. Now we're just going to set that aside, and we're going to pull out a large pan and preheat it over medium-low heat. Once it's hot, add half a tablespoon of butter and 3/4 cup of raw cashew nuts. We're going to stir them constantly to make sure they don't burn, but we really want them to have a nice brown color. At that point, you're going to just remove them from the pan, then add another half tablespoon of butter and your chopped garlic. Saute that for anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. And then add all your sliced greens into the pan and stir until they wilt and become basically nothing, like all the greens that we always make, right? Once your kale or chard or spinach is cooked to your liking, it's time to add the leftover rice as well as the zest of 1 lemon. This is my secret ingredient. It's so delicious. Then give it all a good stir. If your rice is not salted, this is a good point to add some salt. And then once your rice is nice and reheated, it's time to turn off the heat, add the juice of that lemon that you zested on top of everything, and then serve your rice in a serving bowl. Top it off with your browned cashews and enjoy. I've made this recipe multiple times over the last 10 years. It's been on my blog for quite a while, but it was just very old photos, one of the first recipes that I posted, and it was kind of buried underneath all the other recipes, so it was time to pull it back up so you can enjoy it. I hope you're going to give it a try. I hope you take pictures if you make it. Don't forget to snap pictures and show me, because I love seeing when you make any of my recipes. And I want to make a little announcement. I have a meal plan and prep mini course that I revamped, and I'm going to add the link in the description so you can check it out. Maybe it's something that interests you, and I'll see you with my next video. Bye.